How's everybody doing today? I think my chair's a little too high. See if I can bring that down some. All right, sorry about the green background, but I'm on the cell phone. I didn't feel like going over to the computer, and I got a bunch of stuff in the living room, so you're gonna have to deal with the green background for now. But anyway, I just came on real quick, man, because I saw a lot of the comments that were left behind. Like I said, there's a bunch of you guys asking about YouTube stuff. So you're asking me what cameras I recommend. So look, I am no camera expert. A lot of the stuff that I picked up when it comes to cameras, I kind of like just watched other YouTubers, and you kind of like play with these things and then you learn as you go, right? But the one thing I will tell you guys who are interested in doing YouTube, do not try to do what the bigger YouTube channels are doing with their cameras trying to achieve a certain look, because a lot of those people went to school and they got a ton of experience when it comes to color grading. So if you're not familiar with what f-stop is, what aperture is, what shutter speed is, or ISO, or decentralight, or different picture profiles, Cinetone 1, Cinetone 2, HLG. You don't know what any of that stuff means? Do not go out and spend $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on cameras you know nothing about, to just stick them in auto mode, and you're not going to achieve the look that you want. You don't know anything about lighting, like all these different lights that I have. Yeah, don't you gotta understand lighting. You got green screen, different things like that, man. It's a lot that goes into it if you're looking to make really quality videos. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times, dude, I don't color grade all the time. I don't get into a lot of that. I just do basic stuff. Sometimes I'll just flip it in auto mode and let it go. Let it do its thing and post it. Every now and again, I will take time to do color grades and things like that. And some of you guys notice it, and then you go, wow, what camera are you using? What is this? That's because I'll actually put it in center or decenter like, and I'll color grade it. So there's different things that go into it. But anyway, I just want to get that part out of the way and let you guys know, those of you who are thinking about doing your own YouTube channel and you're looking at buying cameras, just start with your cell phone. By yourself. I'm using the gimbal right now, but get yourself a gimbal, get your cell phone, get out there and start filming. Get used to being and talking to the camera. That's the easiest thing I can tell you. But starting out watching these bigger YouTube channels, thinking that you're going to create the look that they created, no. They spend hours, sometimes it's days, putting together one video of just days of filming just to get one clip. So it's not as simple as it looks. For those of you that's getting in there, will find out. What's up, James? How you doing today? So other than that, though, man, only thing else that's going on with me is, I'm downsizing again. Got way too much stuff, especially too many cameras. And I was going to do a giveaway, but I'm just going to give them to some of the girls here that I know, and probably give Jason one of these cameras as well. I got way too many, man. I got 3 GoPros. I was just counting all the stuff I got here. 3 different GoPros, both Osmo Pockets, the original and version 2. My mirrorless camera, the Sony A7C. I just bought the ZV-1. Now all those I'm keeping though. And then the different cell phones. It's too much. So a lot of those GoPros I'm just gonna give away. And the Osmo Pocket second one I'm going to keep. The original I'm going to give it away as well. So a lot of this stuff, man, I don't need it all. I'm trying to downsize, man, so I can start traveling again. One of the things I am looking at doing though is getting a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom, because every time I get ready to do something, I got to take all this stuff with these lights and move it out of the way, because there's only 1 bedroom and it's here in the living room area. Once it's in the living room area, now I got to tear it all down, put it away, and then build it back up again the next time I get ready to film like this. So it's like, I got to get a 2-bedroom. What's up, Mr. McDonald's? How you doing today? Now, other than that, you guys got any questions, man? I see you guys have been watching some of the videos, and I see that you all have left some of the comments on some of the posts that I put out. I did one post where I talked about the Dolce & Gabbana cologne that I bought, right? And I told you guys about this before with pricing here in this country. Everything here ain't cheap. I don't know why people love to say that. It's just cheaper living there. Yeah, some things are. Labor, rent, food, yeah. But not everything is cheap here. You're going to spend more here than you ever spent in the States. What it cost me to bring that $85 bottle of cologne here was more than the bottle. More than the cologne was. It was $102 to bring a $85 bottle of cologne here. I checked it out, how much it would be for me to bring my Creed Aventus. I ordered a bottle of Creed. Well, I was going to order a bottle of Creed. I looked at it because the bottle of Creed, those of you that are not familiar, Google it. Creed Aventus. That's the cologne I was going to order. For a 4.2 ounce bottle, it's around $440. So I asked the lady, I said, okay, how much is it to bring that bottle here? She said, well, they got a policy here when it comes to products like that they're going to charge you pretty much double what you spent. I said, what? So they're going to charge me literally between $400 to $600 to bring one 4-ounce bottle of cologne here. Yes. I said, you know what? I can fly to Florida, buy it, bought a bunch of other stuff, and fly back and still have money in my pocket. So it's like, nah, I'm good on that, man. So if you're a person, and I'm not talking to the frugal people out there, I'm not talking to you people who, when you move into your own place, you think you're a step above. No, I'm talking to the people out there who know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff. A lot of this stuff that I get, that you are used to accustomed getting in the States right now. In this country, you're going to spend more money on that stuff than you ever did in the U.S. Ever. And I'm being 100 on that. So when you guys talking about moving here, man, understand where you coming. If you order live from Amazon, you order live from eBay, you order live from any of these stores, and you're coming here thinking you're going to do the same thing when you get here, you can, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you double, in most cases, what you paid in the States. D. Trouter, hey, Markel, hope all is well with you. Yeah, I'm good. Barry, what's going on? How you doing, man? Let's see, that Dolce & Gabbana is good, though, so I'm not mad at you. Mad at me? Okay. Yeah, I picked up the Dolce & Gabbana, and I picked up another bottle, and it's probably going to cost me the same thing, but I had already ordered it. YSL. What is it? Yves Saint Laurent. I picked up that bottle, too. And I'm sure it's going to cost me $100 when it gets here, or more. I'll let you guys know when I get the bottle here. Hello, Markel. Did you come across a deal on that smartwatch? Also, what's the name of that cologne? Peace. Yeah, now that was a hell of a deal they had going on the base website. I don't know if you guys are even signed up. If you're not signed up for the exchange, which is the Army Air Force Exchange website, yeah, you need to sign up and get those newsletters and get those deals when they put them out. Because I was lucky. I just happened to be up early that morning, and that email came across. Any emails I get, it hits me on the watch. So I looked at it, and it said, sale, 90% off. I said, 90% off? What are they selling for 90% off? Another Apple Watch. It was the Series 5. I don't really care for the Series 5. I'm going to probably sell it. To be honest with you, I'm probably just going to sell it. But it was the Series 5 watch. That watch goes for 400. What was it? No. They reduced it down because the Series 6 is out. That watch went for $392. I bought it for $42. That's what they had it on sale for. $42. And that's why I posted on there. I got lucky and got it before it sold out. I bet you that watch probably sold out within an hour. I should have bought two. But I was like, you know what? I don't really like this watch because it's 2 years old now. So I went ahead and I bought the one for $42. $392 watch for $42? You damn right I'm going to buy it. And as far as that cologne, that's Dolce & Gabbana. light blue. Let's see. I noticed in the DR those girls have better watches than the guys. Man, all those watches are fake. Knockoffs. A lot of that stuff is knockoffs. But yeah, that Dolce & Gabbana, I could have basically bought it here for the same price because that's about how much it goes for here. Here, you're looking at about 140 to 150 bucks for the same thing. I noticed in the day, the day, what are you saying, K-Mac? That was a hell of a deal. That's why I posted it, man. I was like, you know what, to get an Apple Watch for $42? But they have deals like that all the time, dude. I've caught stuff like that a lot. My Magic Keyboard. That Magic Keyboard, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Apple products, but that Magic Keyboard for the 12.9-inch iPad runs about $349 on Apple's website. They had a sale on that. I bought it for $125. The cologne that costs $400 is Creed Aventus. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Show you what it looks like. Yeah, Creed Aventus, man, that I have some, but I'm starting to run low. But that ain't a cologne you wear every day. That's a cologne, man, you wear, it gotta be a special occasion. You know, I'm going on a date or I'm doing something. I'm not just wearing that every day. But yeah, that's the bottle. That's Creed Aventus. They don't even sell it here. Well, at least they don't sell it in Medellin. You can't even, and if they did, it was probably $800 to $1,000 for one bottle. I guarantee you. They're not selling it for the price you would normally get it for in the States. Every now and again, they'll have it on sale on the base for under $400. It usually be about $380 to $390. But the majority of the time, it's going to be right around $440 to $450, somewhere in there. Let's see, Dolce & Gabbana Blue is my everyday wear to work. Been wearing it since 2007. Wow, okay, bro. You said that's the Exchange website. Yeah, I'll pull that up real quick. Yeah, man, you guys want to sign up for that website, man. I've gotten so many deals and so many things off that website and paying pennies on the dollar, man, compared to what the actual price of some of that stuff costs. You just sign up for their website and but yeah, that's what it looks like. That's the Exchange website. You want to make sure you got that blue and red X, and that's the website, man. They have deals all the time, man. Sometimes they'll have an iPad on there for $40. Brand new iPad Air or brand new iPad Pro. They'll throw up some cologne, cheap. Some of that stuff I don't really care for. Sometimes they'll throw a TV up. It might be $1,000 TV for $100. It'll sell out like that. Backpacks, shoes, watches, chains, basically everything that they sell. Sometimes they'll just throw it up, especially when it comes closer to the holidays. Bro, last year, what was it last year they had something up good I wanted last year. By the time I got to it, sold out, gone. Army allowed to shop at the Navy Exchange as well. Oh yeah. You can go to any of them. Hell, I used to go to the one in Humans Marine Exchange. I forgot what it's called. They used to see me up in there all the time. I was always in there buying stuff, dude. So yeah, that's no big deal. That's no big deal. You can go to any of them. Any of them. Doesn't matter. Does not matter what branch it is. They got a PX, go right on up in them. Give them your ID and keep it moving. Doesn't even matter. But yeah, you guys should check that out. And I don't have my wallet next to me, but I was going to talk to you guys real quick too about Discover Bank. Now there's a few catches with Discover Bank, but I've been using that debit card now for the last 2 months. Discover Card debit card. I'm saying it wrong. Discover debit card. Just like the Discover card, the credit card, they have a bank, right? And they have a debit card. And I showed a picture of it in my post. You guys should start watching my posts. And that debit card has zero ATM fees, zero international fees. Only problem with it is there's not many places you can use it outside the US. That's the only issue with it. You go outside the US, there ain't many places you can go and actually use that card. So there's a few places that I found here I could actually use it, because I'll go and I'll try it and then they'll go, okay, it won't work here. Then I'll give them my other, whatever what I'm paying for it. But because you only can use, it has Pulse and it has Diner Club. So you got to actually look for those on the ATM machine, and not every ATM machine shows like in the States, the different types of what are they called? Companies that they use. So it just depends, right? But the one thing about that card though, which is why I use it a lot as well, is you get cash back. There ain't many debit cards that give you cash back. You get 1% back, and they'll allow you to get up to $3,000 a month in cash back. Now you got to be spending over $300,000 to get that back, but you can get 1% back on all of your debit card purchases. So for me, it's like anything that I'm getting ready to make a large purchase on, hell, I just buy it on that. And I've been using it for the last 2 months. But you just can't use it everywhere. It's not like Visa or MasterCard that you can use everywhere. It's limited. So that's the only problem with it here. But if I was in the States, that's the only card I would use. Let's see. All vets should have an exchange account. I had an account when I was a private with my damn Star card too. Yeah. If you're a vet, bro, you need to go back. If you haven't gotten your Star card, go get you a Star card. Of course, they're gonna check your credit. Now, if your credit jacked up, I don't know how that works. But yeah, you definitely want to get your Star card account back. It pays to discover. I mean, can Army vets sign up online for the Navy? Yeah, you can sign up for all of them. You got access to all of them. Doesn't matter what branch it is. Like I said, dude, I order stuff off the Marine base all the time. I would go online, see what it is. Okay. Then I would buy it, drive right down there and pick it up. It wasn't a big deal. You could either drive down and pick it up or have them, ship it to your address. But since I was literally that close to it, I would just order it online, buy it, and then go pick it up. I used to do the same thing in Phoenix, going out to Luke Air Force Base. I would buy it online, go out, pick it up. Didn't matter, Let's see. Yeah, we had that problem when I was stationed overseas in South Korea. The Koreans that worked on base bought everything before the soldiers could get it. We couldn't enjoy the deals. And that's the thing, man, is you got to be quick. That's why I'm telling y'all to sign up for their coupons, their newsletter. You got to be quick. Because I'm signed up too for the canteen. I don't know if you guys signed up for the canteen service, because the canteen service does the same thing. They just had their, 75th year anniversary or something like that. And then they had a sale on TVs, but I'm like, I don't need no TV here. I barely even watch TV. See if I can pull up the canteen. And the canteen services are located usually in the VA hospitals. Wait, what's it called? Is it called canteen? Can't remember what it's called. But the little store that's inside the VA, yeah. It's the store inside the VA, and you can use your Star card there as well. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but yeah, they're celebrating their 75th anniversary, and they sent me all kinds of stuff about a sale on TVs, a sale on a DVD or something. I'm like, it's crap I don't even want. But yeah, and you can definitely use your Star card there. Let's see. Yeah, just last week the canteen had a sale. Yep. Prayers for the soldiers going back to Afghanistan. Man, that is... Bro, I was watching that on the news today where they have just taken that base over, where they left all that equipment and all that stuff for the Afghanis. All that's gone. They now you gonna send them back to do what? To fight with stuff you left behind? It's like, come on, man. It's like that war is never gonna end. Yeah, the canteen service, yeah. BCF, yeah. You know what it is, Barry. I'm sure you've been in there a lot too. I used to go in there, man, when I'm early for my appointments at the VA hospitals. When I'm early, I'll walk up in the canteen service just to see what they got. Sometimes they'll have sales, sometimes they'll have something worth talking about or getting or whatever. But most of the time, I'm just in there walking around. They really don't have that much in there. But they do offer a catalog for you that are interested in buying stuff. They got a big ass catalog that they'll send you of just all kinds of stuff. Because you could order pretty much any and everything. Just because it's not in the store doesn't mean they can't get it. They got a whole book. And if you want some tires, you can order from there. you want whatever else it is, order from the canteen service, not a problem. Let's see, dude, when I lived in VA, I was also at the canteen. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. When you're a retiree, okay, you get bored. Like, you've done all the other stuff, so then you start trying to figure out things to do to waste time. Man, I used to drive out to the Army Proving Grounds sometimes when I had nothing to do, because it was like a good 35, 40 miles from my house. I drive out there, and the PX ain't nothing. You know, their PX and the store is one and the same. So I knew it was nothing really in there, but I would just give me something to do. You know, drive out there and look at the tanks. I made a few videos about the tanks that used to be out there. I'm assuming it, because I think Love and Freedom told me that they got rid of them. They are no longer out there anymore, which is weird. I don't know what they did with the helicopters. You know, the helicopters that sit up front when you're going into the proving ground. I don't know if those are still there or not. I haven't been there now in almost 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago was the last time I was there. So, yeah, they made a lot of changes, man. A lot of changes. When you retire, bro, you start coming up with different things and different excuses just to get in your car, just to go places, because you got nothing else to do. And that's Big Moose. Let's see. Hey, Markel, maybe you should do a segment on that man, because veterans are sleeping on those deals for those stores. Hey, I'll be trying to put stuff in the on that post for YouTube, letting you guys know about these things, man. That's why I put that watch on there. I may do another video on it. I think I did a video on the Veterans channel telling guys about using the Star Card and using the exchange online, but there's a ton of deals, whether it's clothes, it's shoes. Hell, I just ordered another pair of shoes they had on sale, another pair of Under Armour. These are the Sonic 4s or something like that. They were originally $125. They got them on sale for $65. What up, LJ? How you doing, man? So yeah, y'all sleeping on the exchange, bro. Man, you right. We just make up places to go. Yeah, when you retired, bro. Man, I have drove all the way out to, what is it past Kingman? Laughlin. I've gone to Laughlin, had no intention of gambling, not even planning on just drove out, turned around, drove right back. Just to kill time, man. Nothing else to do that day. Bored. Didn't really feel like going in the casino. Didn't want to stay the night in the hotel. Left that morning at 8 o'clock. Drove out, turned around, drove right back. That's what you do when you're a retiree. Let's see. Absolutely. That's what you do when you're a retiree, man. You be bored out your mind sometimes. But then after a while, though, dude, you get settled in and you start figuring things out as a retiree. That's when I was early in my retirement. Nowadays, man, I sleep. Or at least I'll attempt to sleep. I'll get online and I'll try to figure some things out, or figure out things that I want to do a couple of months from now, which is why, like, I'm minimalizing stuff back down, because I'm going to start traveling again, probably in October. I'm going to start out just traveling inside the country, going to Cali, Santa Marta, San Andreas. I've already like picked out the places I want to stay, the hotels and whatnot when I go. And then I'm trying to put a travel bag together, which is why I'm downsizing on a lot of these cameras, and get rid of some of these other cameras that I'm never really gonna use again. Those GoPros, the GoPro 8, the GoPro Hero Max. I'm sorry, the GoPro Max, the GoPro Hero 8, and the GoPro 9. I'm probably never gonna use those cameras again. T Mix, what's going on, man? Let's see. It gets mad hot out there too. Oh yeah, it gets super hot. Let's see. Going to lead a Malecone and try Narco. What's Narco? Oh, Narco. Okay, I got you. You're leaving the Malecone area, so you're gonna get out of the tourist area, and you're gonna go live in Narco. I got you. I know what you're saying now. Because I had to think about where you are. You're in the DR. I got you. Let's see. The Canadian brother reopened last week, so I'm getting out of that ferry to BC soon. Okay. The Canadian border, I'm saying brothers, reopened last week. So, okay, so they opened Canada back up. And you're going to take the ferry. Let's see. What is it now? August? It hadn't started getting cold over there yet, Barry? Because I know when I went to, Canada is a whole different type of cold, bro. I've never been so cold in my life at the time I went to Canada. Whew. That's a whole different kind of cold right there in Canada. But I guess people who are north in the U.S., like if you're in Wisconsin, Minnesota, up in that area, North Dakota, South Dakota, yeah, it may not be that bad for y'all. But when you coming from Arizona going to Canada, that's a whole different level of cold I had never experienced, and that's probably why I haven't been back to Canada since. That put me off. I was like, no, I can't do this. Not again. Let's see, not yet, but I bet now that you mention it, it'll get cold tomorrow. Sorry. That's a whole different level of cold there. Let's see. When you go back to the DR, whew, I don't know. It won't be this year. I know that. 10th Mountain Division. Okay. Yeah, it won't be. As far as the Dominican Republic, man, honestly, I don't know. I really don't have any plans to go back to the DR anytime soon. I was there over a year ago. Last year in February, I went for a month. And it was okay, but you kind of been there and done everything you can do in the DR. Other than just go and visit friends and just hang out with some people there, I really don't see myself going there again anytime soon. Have you seen the Emerald Museum? I did a paper on it for college. Very pretty. No, I don't think I have. Let's see. I agree. Canada is a beautiful country, but man, it gets cold. Man, I'm telling y'all. Man, that's a different type of cold. Catch New York cold. Free thinker. Oh, okay. You're talking to free thinker. Yeah, that's a different level of cold up there, bro. I wasn't looking at going back there anytime soon. My plans right now, man, as far as places that I plan on traveling to, I think I want to go to Chile first or Ecuador. Those are probably going to be my first stops outside of this country is going there. But I'm going to wait till after I get my second vaccine shot and I actually get that card in hand that shows I'm vaccinated before I attempt to leave the country. That's even like going to the States. I plan on going to the States, just going to Florida to do shopping, probably end of October, beginning of November. Just fly to Florida for that. Hopefully Florida situation with their COVID is much better by then. And you guys know winter's coming, so things may get worse in the U.S. than what they already are. No, Mr. McDonald, no. I can answer that one quick. No. That's probably gonna be a never for me. Never. Nope. Not gonna even lie. Not gonna even fake it. Like I'm making plans. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. No. No plans whatsoever. Let's see. I was in Cold Lake, Canada. Yep. It lived up to the name. Yeah. Yeah. Man, because I went to two spots. I've been to Toronto and I've been to this one city called Virginia. Regina, not Virginia. Regina. YouTube, Regina. I've been there. That's the name of a city in Canada, along with Toronto. Those are the two places I've been to in Canada. Other than that, yeah, I don't plan on going back to Canada, man. But I will tell you guys, if Canada wasn't cold like it is, I would consider Canada, man, because hey, they speak English. But for you guys that like cold weather, I don't know if I would think about Canada if I was going to leave the U.S. But I can't do that cold weather. When you gonna pay an Urban Globetrotter a visit in Panama? Good question. Don't know. That might be a stop because I wouldn't mind doing that whole retirement thing in Panama, especially since you don't even have to be there, right? Because like here is different. When you get the retirement ID card here, they expect you to be here, and if you're not here a certain amount of time when you go to renew, that's why a lot of these people. Well, the new people are all getting 1 year, but the people who've had the 3 year like I have that go back, they look at that time that you spent in the country. And if you haven't spent a lot of time in the country, they're going to give you a 1 year visa. But for those that have spent the majority of the time in the country, they still get a 3 year visa. So I just found that out from a guy upstairs because he's been here the entire time. He's never left. And they gave him another 3 year while everybody else, because if you leave here, like if they give you a 3 year, and every 6 months you leave, you go somewhere else, and you come back and stay for 6 months. They're gonna give you as a 1 year. They're gonna give you a 1 year. They're not gonna give you a 3 year like they did before. So I was thinking about my time, and the only time I really left was when I went on the humanitarian flight last year. But they're not even counting that time because if you remember, they extended a lot of people's time who got stuck here that was on their visa. So the time that I was in the States, they're not counting that against me. So when it comes down to it, I may only have 2 months that I wasn't here in the 3 year period that I've had it, which great. I'm hoping they'll give me another 3 year. Man, I don't know. Let's see. Man, I don't know. Whole is the right mind. Whole in their right mind. Oh, who in their right mind? I love the cold weather. My bones and joints is not going to take that. I'm good. Not doing the cold. Yeah, I don't do cold weather, bro. Yeah, That's why I pick. I got you. Like who? That's why I pick where I am. Now at night sometimes here, and I've gotten accustomed to it now. The weather will drop in the mid, sometimes in the low 60s. Every now and again, it'll hit the high 50s. Every now and again. But for the most part, you're going to be in the mid to high 60s here at night. I can deal with that. But when y'all start talking about below zero and just above freezing, no, that's no. Is there a cost with the visas? Which visas? Because there's no visa that's free. No country's going to give you a visa for free. A retirement visa, I don't care where you got to pay for it. So there's nowhere it's going to be free. But that was something that I learned that some of you guys who thinking about coming either to this country or going to other countries, you may want to check into their policy when it comes to how much time you actually have to stay in the country when you go to renew. So for Panama, the whole thing Urban was telling me about Panama, I'm just going to get it just so I can have it because it doesn't expire. Why would you not go and get that? It never expires in Panama. So I'm all for that. But as far as here goes, they want to see you actually in the country, that you actually living here. So that makes a difference. Let's see. Cold weather is not bad when you're retired. Nah, I can't do cold weather, man. Yeah, when you got arthritis, you got issues and it's cold, no. Like I know when it's gonna rain here. I can feel it when it's gonna rain. Both knees, I can feel it. No, not trying to deal with cold weather. You can count me out on that one. That's not gonna happen. Let me turn one of these lights down. A little too bright. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, man. So any other questions you guys got, man? I just came on real quick because I wanted to answer those questions about those cameras. A couple of you guys asked questions about what camera should you start with. Start with your cell phone. You know, buy you a gimbal, buy you a tripod, and just start with your cell phone. Don't worry about buying a $800 camera, $1,200 camera, $2,000, $5,000. No, because if you don't understand anything about cameras, start with your cell phone when making your YouTube channel. Just start with your cell phone and go from there. Most cell phones will do 4K, you know, but all these in live are only going to show in 720p anyway. But just start with your cell phone, man, and go from there. Monday show tomorrow. Yes, there's going to be a live show on the Veterans channel. I may put out a video talking about what it's going to be about, which is going to be combined ratings. On tomorrow's video on the Veterans show is going to be about combined ratings. And let me say this. Thank you for reminding me of that. Let me say this on this channel. Man, you guys, I know a lot of you guys on this channel are not going to go out and do silly stuff. But if you got friends that have limited income, because I had someone that reached out to me on my Veterans channel that's currently in Manila, in the Philippines. They're on SSI. Now, for those of you on SSI, you know, you cannot stay out of the country longer than 30 days. That's it. You can't live outside the U.S. if you're going to continue to be on SSI. This individual decided that they're going to move to the Philippines. Been there for 4 months. Social Security hit him with a CDR, continuing disability review, which means he needs to be there in person to go to an exam. Then he gonna hit me up like, man, what do you think I should do? Why are you in the Philippines to begin with? And where's your return ticket? Well, I cashed it in, or what did something. Well, I don't know what he said to do. Something like he got a return on or something like that. So I'm like, you had never planned on coming back to the U.S. You on SSI and you thought they were never gonna contact you. Either he was high when he was going through the process or something, because they always tell you when you're under the retirement age, you're going to have a review. You're going to have a review. You too, free thinker. Appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, if you know someone on SSI and they even talking about staying in another country, you should let them know that is a bad idea. Bad idea. Especially on $600, man. I won't even go to the casino if I ain't got but $600. That ain't, man, come on. Come on, dude. Y'all got to do better than this, man. We got to do better. What it is, too, these YouTubers, and I'm going to call it out, have got to stop telling people y'all can live on these little budgets, because you got people out there literally believing what y'all saying with this $800 and $600 mess. Man, all you doing is creating poor people all over the world. Does SSI last long? Yeah, SSI will last same way SSDI will. It'll just turn from disability to insurance when they hit retirement age. But basically, people on SSI are on it for a couple different reasons. One, they either didn't have enough work hours when they file for SSDI, and they only get maybe $300 or $400 on SSDI, and they're using SSI to bring them up to at least poverty levels, or they didn't work at all, and SSI is basically their only income source, right? Just a couple different reasons. Or they were born with a disability and they've had that disability their entire life. That's another reason why they would be on SSI. So it's going to last forever till they die. Literally, unless, you know, they were faking or they found to get a job, miraculously recover from whatever happened to them. Maybe they were in a car accident or something and they ended up on SSI for a while. But generally speaking, people who are on SSI is the same as people who are on SSDI. The only difference is they can't go anywhere. Like they can go on vacation for 30 days, but they got to take their butt back to the States. The government is not giving them money to live on so they can go live in another country. No. SSI, we giving you just enough so your butt can stay alive here in the States. We ain't giving you this so you can take that money to another country and try to live. That's not how SSI works. Let's see. The Philippines is back on restrictions and curfew. Not surprised. Let's see. Seems like he was listening to some boots on the ground type nonsense. Bro, I am so tired of people because all they're doing, dude, is creating a false sense of these people living wealthy on that little bit amount of money. There's no way. I don't care what country you're going to. The other part of it is too, bro, look at how these people are living that's telling you they living like a king. I ain't never known a king to live in the hood in a foreign country because that's where a lot of them are. I saw a video, this guy said, I live on $1,000 a month like a king. You look at his apartment, it's a closet. Damn bathroom connected to the kitchen. How's that living like a king? I've never seen Disney show a castle where the kitchen and the bathroom are connected in one. I've never seen that. I've never seen a movie where somebody's living wealthy and they stay in a closet. Where they live, where's that? Where's that at? But you gotta understand where these people come from. Some of them come from hoods in the States that once they get an apartment by themselves, now they think they're living well. I keep telling y'all, don't sit there and follow these people that tell y'all that mess because it's a lie. That's a fantasy. And the first sign of something goes wrong, when they ain't got no money, and then they go with these GoFundMe pages or they create a YouTube page, say, oh man, I need help. I thought you were living like a king. You living like a king, you don't need no help. But see, I don't get why I even take the risk in thinking that they're not going to get caught. They're in some fantasy world until they get that's the reality check, Sergeant Force. Having to take his butt to the embassy and let these people know where he is. They still gonna cut him off. You gotta read Social Security policy. Once you outside the US for more than 30 days, they automatically cut you off. You can get it back, but you ain't getting it back till you back in the States for over 30 days. You gotta, all of this is in their award letter. They ain't reading nothing. They rather look at YouTube, stare at pictures of women, and listen to these clowns give them bad information. Let's see, they're cashing in on that presumed 6.2% raise before they get it. Bro, I'm waiting until they confirm that. I saw that as well, and I started to do a video on it when they were talking. I think it was like 6.1. And I'm like, nah, that's too good to be true. I'm waiting until it becomes official. When it becomes official, then I'm like, okay, cool. I may go buy something else at that point. But right now, it's just speculation, bro. It's speculation to the end of September, and they announce it in October. When they announce it, if it's 6.1, great. I don't think they're going to announce it, though. That's just my feeling. My gut feeling is, dude, especially with these COVID numbers, it's going to be somewhere in the threes, and that's better than what it was in the 1.3 last year. It'll probably be something like 3.5. I'm hoping at least 5 or 6. That'll be great for a lot of people. But whatever happened to that Social Security raise they were talking about during the campaign? What happened to all that talk? Everybody's getting an extra $200 a month. What happened to all that talk? It just magically disappeared, right? Let's see, I'm sorry, I just fell out when you said his house was a closet. Hey, what, bro? Y'all go to YouTube, type in live like a king on $1,000 US. Then look at some of the places these cats are saying they living like a king. Bro, my laundry room was the size of his kitchen, and my laundry room you can barely turn around in. Is Essen where they eat? Yeah, bro, y'all got the, man. Like I said, I don't know where a lot of these people come from in the States. If they think a closet is living like a king, I don't know where they come from. Because I ain't never seen nothing like that. What's up, Mr. Miles? Let's see. Well, you're not. What? Well, so you're not tatting your SSI? What? What do you mean by that? Isn't the VA getting raised? Yeah, you're gonna get a raise. You're gonna get a raise every year. Your raise is based upon the economy, how well the economy is doing. They used to say it was based on gas, the gas tax, and all that bullshit. They determine at the end of the year, this time of the year, because it's been great all throughout the summer, and there's been a lot of predictions out there from 5.4 to 6.2, 6.1, 5.9. You won't know what it is till the end of September when they vote on it, and until they announce it on October. And October, usually the second or the third, Social Security comes out with their announcement for the cost of living adjustment. That's when it's official. And your first check that you get in December, because that's actually January, you will know what it is. It's going to be around 175 for us who are 100%. Well, that's going to depend on what, if you're 100% with no extras. But yeah, if you just basic 100%, yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I meant you're not getting your SSI. I'm not on SSI. Okay, you got to understand the difference now. I'm not talking about SSI retirement. I'm not talking about SSI railroad or SSDI. Supplemental security income is need-based. That means you're poor. That means you have nothing. That means the government is saying, okay, since you didn't work or you didn't work enough, we're going to give you this little bit of money that's just above the poverty line so your poor ass can get something to eat. That's what SSI is. It's not the same as retirement. Okay? You apply for SSI, supplemental security income, the same way you apply for SSDI. SSDI individuals, that's insurance. That's for people who became disabled, who were working, who had enough quarters when they were working in order to get that insurance. If you got SSDI, you can go anywhere in the world you want to go. You paid for that. You're just getting the insurance for, you're getting disability for the insurance you've been paying for. You can travel anywhere in the world you want to go. But people on SSI, supplemental security income, that's the government, like food stamps, giving you something because you got nothing. That's what that is. And they don't want you outside the country no more than 30 days. Is that raise also? Yes. When there's a percentage, whatever percentage goes out, everything goes up. Your base from 0 through 100, well, 0 ain't getting nothing, but 10% through 100, SMCs, the auto allowance, the housing grants, all that stuff, everything goes up. Everything. Every benefit goes up. That's why I was telling you guys in that video I did, talking about those housing grants. Just 2 years ago, that same housing grant was $85,000. 2 years later, it's over $100,000. That same grant that was $20,000, I think it was 16 or 17, now it's over 20. The same auto grant that was 21, it's now almost 25. You understand what I'm saying? Every time we get a raise, they go up, everything else goes up. People who are on voc rehab every year, that stipend goes up. It works the same way across the board. Every benefit goes up. Every benefit. So the higher the amount, the more you get. So, if you're getting $5,000, you're looking at getting what, 300 if it's 6%. If it's 5%, you're looking at getting 250 more. That's how it works. Same with Social Security. Depends on how much you get with Social Security. You getting $2,000 from Social Security, you get 6%, you're gonna get another $120 on top of it. So you just take what you're getting right now and you do the math. Okay, thank you for that. It's storming over there. Are you in a tent? No, man, this is my green screen. I was gonna do it on my computer and then have the background. This is how you make that background, dude, is with this green screen. So like tomorrow's live, I usually have VA or whatever background. This is how that happens. Your computer takes this green screen and whatever image you project, that's the image that's projected behind you. That's how that happens. So if you got a green sheet at home and you want to try it yourself, this is how you can create a green screen. Like those videos where I'm in a bus stop or I'm on this huge jumbo screen and all that, that's all created from a green screen. You can put yourself anywhere on the green screen. It's the same thing they do in Hollywood. SSDI and VA will get the same percent. Yeah, they all get the same percentage. Yep. I love it, Emerald Green. Yeah, this is how you get that background. I just didn't feel like getting my computer out, and I did it on my phone, but there's no way to do the green screen on a cell phone. At least I don't know how to do it yet on a cell phone where I can make it different than what it is. But yeah, whenever you see backdrops like that, this is what they're using. Whenever you see them or any movie, like now they make actual sets that are green screen, but yeah, this is how a lot of stuff gets done that doesn't look real. This is how they make it with a green screen. Any other questions you guys got, man, before I get off here? Because it's starting to storm here, and I know that the internet, matter of fact, am I on their internet or my internet? I'm on their internet. Okay, so I know the internet's not going to last long. Oh, that reminds me. For those of you who are overseas, and LJ, if you still on here, I don't know if you tried to get on the VA's website lately, but here, it will not let you do it anymore. At least for me, I haven't been able to. So if I try to go to, say like eBenefits, or say I try to go to va.gov, I can't do it while I'm on Colombia's Wi-Fi. I got to turn it off, use my American phone, and then I'm allowed to get on it because it sees my American VPN. But I don't know if they're doing that yet in the DR, but I know here, the last couple times I've tried to do it, it will not allow me to get on, not through Colombia's website, not through Colombia's internet service. I got to use my VPN service on my cell phone in order to make that work. So that might be something you guys may want to be aware of. Let's see. Thank you for the info. Other day we ate. Gonna do $99.99 instead of $10. Okay. I got you. Yeah. Right now you're still good because the that bill is still in effect until I think it's the beginning of next month, September. And then I think they just extended the moratorium on evictions, so people can't get evicted yet. I think for like another month or something like that. But yeah, it's still rough in the U.S. Just like here, it's getting better here, and the COVID numbers here have gone way down here. People have been getting in line to get them damn shots. You would think they were passing out money here, but no, they ain't about getting out no money here in Colombia. But people have been standing in line and getting these damn shots. They've gotten so many shots that they've ran out of the first wave of shots, and now pretty much they're concentrating on the second wave of shots. So people here are getting their shots. Unlike people in the States, I don't know what to say for that. I don't know. As those numbers get worse in the States, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Do you meet a lot of digital nomads in Colombia? I see them. I've only talked to, guys, hear that? I've only talked to maybe 2 or 3 of them here, but there's a ton of them here. There's usually 2 places that digital nomads go more than anywhere else. Here and in Thailand, because of the internet. But I do meet 1 or 2. I see them, and you can easily tell, right? Because they're usually sitting in the coffee shop, and they usually, when you leave and then you come back later on, they usually still sitting there working. That's a tough way to work for me, bro. I looked into doing what they do, right? Because some of them do scripts, some of them edit for YouTubers, some of them do playwrights, some of them write books, some of them are assistants for other people, do secretarial work, some are graphic designers, some do programs, a variety of things. And you're kind of at the employee's mercy waiting to get paid if you don't get paid up front. So once I've learned that part of, okay, it's not a fixed amount, it's kind of like, okay, you gonna give me $100 to do this? Okay, I'll do that. Or you gonna give me $300 to do that? I'll do that. But it's no like fixed amount that you're gonna get. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. Cause a lot of that stuff I could probably do, but I'm not interested in it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. I will be on live tomorrow on the Veterans channel talking about combined ratings, giving you my quick story of how my combined ratings worked and how I ended up being 100% TDIU in 2010 and not having one rating above 30%. All right, guys, that's gonna be tomorrow. Those storms can mess your computer up. I think you need to finish it up. I'm on my phone. Oh, you're doing it big time, Markel. Green screen and sound effects. That's natural. That's not me. Hashtag no sleep, Dr. Markel. The thunder and the white noise effect of the rain would have me lights out in 5 minutes. Well, you really sleeping here all the time, Mr. Miles, because it rains here a lot, a lot. All right, guys, that's going to be it, man. I appreciate everybody watching as always. I am out. Peace.